Hi guys, Debbie here with Wrestling in 60 Seconds. I'm here doing something I haven't done in a long time, which is the Wrestledream media call with Tony Khan. And I'm giving you the details of that media call. So go grab you something to drink because it's going to be a long video. And come back and let's listen to this. All right, are you ready? Tony Khan opened the media call by answering John Alba's question about Andrade's status with AEW. Khan also noted that Andre left AEW on a high note and he has a lot of respect for him. When asked if he knew about Andrade's WWE contract status with WWE, Khan replied that he had said all he was going to say on that matter. Now, for the people who are not familiar what that references to, under new TKO contracts, after leaving WWE, you can't compete for a whole year. It's got a year non-compete clause with it, and that's how why Andrade is not on AEW TV. He can't compete for a whole year, but yet he's still under contract with WWE, even though they let him go, and he's under contract with AEW. It would be interesting to know if WWE is going to pay him for that whole year that he cannot compete. Anyway, let's get back. Now, when asked about the women's matches on the pay-per-view, that having women's matches on a pay-per-view that isn't a title match is very rare. Tony Khan said that AE women's division had a great year. He praised the recent Megan Bayne and Harley Cameron match. He also mentioned Chris Statlander and Toni Storm match, and that they've never had a match together. And he knew that when it did happen, it was going to be big, and he wanted to save it for a big event. Both women have been doing fantastic work in their promos leading up to it. Khan didn't rule out a women's Continental Classic, and he's excited about doing Blood and Guts, introducing a women's tag team title. Now, when he was asked about if there would be more Blood and Guts matches this year, he said he would aim for it, but it would depend on who's healthy coming out of Wrestledream. Now, we have, when asked about Darby Allin and Jon Moxley in the upcoming I Quit match, he said he was proud of both men and praised their wrestling minds on the angle they pulled off at AEW and DC panel at the New York Comic-Con. In case you hadn't heard or heard rumors, when asked about plans for a developmental facility in Asheville, North Carolina, he is still interested in opening something like that. He said sometimes when you read something, it's only part of the story. He also mentioned that the current storyline tension between FTR, Adam Copeland, and Christian Cage, that he hopes that they can rebuild their friendship because he wants them to be involved, affiliated in an AEW school in Asheville, along with Beth Phoenix. Tony Khan was asked about the injury updates on Ibushi and Swerve. Tony praised Ibushi, stating that he was going to be part of Wrestledream. He recently visited Ibushi and said that he was in good spirits and he was going to have a major role this year in AEW. And Ibushi does want to return, and AEW will welcome him back. As for Swerve, they're tracking his recovery. He made it clear that Swerve will return long before Ibushi does. They were asked if AEW was going to honor Antonio Inoki at Wrestledream. He said yes. The tag team match of Okada versus Tashika. I just murdered his name. I'm sorry. Is part of the tribute. Khan also noted that Lou Thesz's wife is expected to attend to honor the spirit of St. Louis in wrestling. All right. Well, whoa. Was that a lot of information or what? I'm so excited to hear that they may do a women's Continental Classic. There could be more blood and gut matches in the future. And imagine an AEW developmental facility in Asheville, training with FTR, Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, and Beth Phoenix. What a powerhouse of coaches that would be. And if you're in that area, imagine the shows that you're going to be able to see. I can imagine like they could do like another NXT type of show just on the developmental training aspects of the athletes. That would be interesting to watch too, wouldn't it? Anyway, I want to thank you for watching, subscribing, and until next time, bye for now.